Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It is another day. Another day has come and gone since I talked to you yesterday. And wow, we talked about how today was a really big match, and boy, did it deliver. Boy, did it deliver. Shout out to everyone who was in the chat a little bit earlier today. Shout out Prime. He said it should have been 8. Shout out Chic. Says big up Chic. I know you commented that earlier. AJ, as always, thank you so much. And Warrior says F this team for that embarrassing performance. Well, yeah. We will talk about it. We will talk about it. Could have been, yeah, it could have been. I mean, I feel like it already was a disaster, but yeah. Is this a closed cooking show? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Prime? But wow, what a game. First of all, let's talk about the stakes, okay? Now, for those of you that follow me, maybe you know that I wanted Arsenal to win, and it's not because I like Arsenal. I could care less. But when I look at the top 3 teams on the table, which are Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City, out of the 3 evils, the one that triggers me the less is Arsenal. And the reason why is because if Man City wins the Prem this year, then of course they get the 4-peat. And if Liverpool win, I believe they either tie or go over United's Prem titles. So I just don't want that. Arsenal, it's been a decade or two, it's been a decade. So why not? Why not? Why not let Arsenal get the Prem? So I wanted them to win. Now, I didn't think it was going to be a slaughtering, a murder, but that's what we got. That's what we got. I had a 2-1 prediction for Arsenal on this match, and my goodness, Chelsea fans, as a United fan, I can always count on Chelsea to be in the mud with us. We embarrass ourselves, then they embarrass ourselves, and then they embarrass themselves, and then we embarrass ourselves. We just kind of like pass everything, pass the blame onto one another, Chelsea are absolutely shocking. I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Hi, Santi. How are you? You say that about Arsenal, but could you imagine a goal? I don't care. The fans, don't get me wrong, out of all of the 3, Arsenal fan base is the worst. Absolutely. But it's a price. It's a price I'm going to pay. I'm just going to ignore them for the summer if they win and let them have their moment in time. I have to do it as a United fan, and what's at stake, it has to be done. But let's get into this match, okay? Because my days, first of all, Leandro Trossard started the match and said, you know what? I'm here. I run this team. And I'm going to start things off hot. So he obviously scores the first goal in like the less than 5 minutes of the match starting. And to me, he's Arsenal is one of their best players this year. One of their best players. Chelsea is more rotten than Man United. I don't know. We're both kind of bad. Yeah, they would match. They would match. See, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that because I want our time at the top. It needs to be a little bit longer, So Leandro Trossard comes in. He scores the goal. Declan Rice gets the assist, and okay, understood. I hear you, Arsenal. But it's what happens in the midst of the first goal and the second goal where I was shocked at Chelsea's performance because Arsenal was just dribbling through them, passing through them, taking the ball away. Chelsea looked so bad. And you cannot tell me that not having Gusto and Palmer makes them that bad. I understand you guys have a lot more injuries, okay? But that is jarring. That is crazy to me. You guys need to call yourself Cole Palmer FC from now on because, oh my days. Yeah, I don't understand this. I was watching the Football Terrace earlier, and Dio, he said he would sell Trossard. And I was like, are you stupid? But anyway, hi, Flawless. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We're just roasting Chelsea. But thanks for stopping by. I was watching your EF stream earlier, but I just didn't comment. But I hope your stream's going well. I mean, can you bring on Chelsea fans like Warrior to cook our players? I can. I can absolutely do that if you want to come on. How would I send you the link, though? It's late. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you're on the East Coast, it's like going to be 10, I think. Dice, no. Leave it. You're all good. Awesome. But again, it is the way that Chelsea just fell apart. No, I didn't block you. Okay, here's the thing, Flawless. I tried to DM you because I wanted to tell you my idea, and it told me that I couldn't DM you. So I was like, wait, what? Wait, are you really blocked? Is that real? I was like, oh, I guess I can't DM Flawless anymore. Maybe he like changed his settings. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Wait, can you like not see my page at all? That's crazy. Wait, that's so crazy. It literally says you can no longer send messages to this person. I can't even click on your page. How do I unblock you? Oh God. Wait, I need help. I'll figure this out. No. I didn't do that on purpose. I would never. That is hilarious to me. Wait, I'm gonna figure this out. I was wondering why you didn't show up, but I don't even know if. Oh wait, is this you? No. I'm determined to figure this out. 1 second. That is crazy. Yeah, blocked. Oh my gosh. How does that even happen? You were blocked. I am so sorry. I have no idea how that happened, but I can DM you now. So oh, wow. That's embarrassing. Shoot. Yeah, it was charge it to my I don't even know. That maybe I hit it on. How do you even do that? Boss, I would never. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm going to end the stream now. This is really embarrassing. Hi, Jojo. How are you? I need Liverpool to win. Why? So bad. Chelsea truly are Cole Palmer. Oh, no. They are. So, again, first goal goes in 4 minutes in. All right. Second goal doesn't happen until 52 minutes in. Ben White scores after halftime, right? So, that's the crazy part about this is it's 1-0 at halftime. I believe. I think it could have been 2-0 going into halftime. Look at your previous comment for that. Oh, Chelsea fans are losing either way. City wins the double. Wins and gets medals. Arsenal wins. Havertz and Jorginho gets medals. All of your transfers are winners. That's funny. Okay. And to me, Chelsea still obviously is in the game. The game is not over when you go into halftime. I'm just curious as to what was said to Chelsea at this point by Pochettino, because they came out and just died. Like, it shocked me how good Arsenal looked. It shocked me. The amount of Odegaard. Oh my days. Now, this is the best I've ever seen Odegaard play this whole year. I don't rate him too highly, but my days, I wish Bruno could play like this. I've never even seen Bruno play like this once. Okay? If I could get just one match of Bruno doing what Odegaard did today, I would be a happy gal. All right? He looked unreal. That pass, I don't know why you played it like that against you. That pass to Kai Havertz, oh, I audibly was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it got a reaction out of me. You let Benny Blanco score a brace. You let Shy Kai Havertz score a brace. And he celebrated on you. How does it feel? That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Chelsea must have took some. Yeah, you need to check somebody's bank accounts. Maybe Cole Palmer's. Maybe that's why he couldn't play. Chelsea is trash. Odegaard better do that Sunday. Yeah, you guys play Tottenham. That's another big game. Kai Havertz's first goal. Yeah. And his celebration. Yeah. Yeah. Hold that. And the crazy thing is, like Latimus said earlier, Prime, it could have been way worse. The amount of opportunities that Arsenal lost to the end of the game, staggering. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? This is low-key on Chelsea too, because in my opinion, it could have been 2-2 at least at halftime. I think Chelsea did miss a lot of opportunities to score as well. Nicholas Jackson is hands down one of the worst strikers in the Premier League. I think he's overthinking, and because he's overthinking, he's doing things that just don't make any sense. Because that one cross, I believe Gallagher crossed the ball into Nicholas Jackson, and instead of heading the ball in, which I think if he did that, he could have scored, he puts his hands up, and it looked like he tried to knock the ball into the goal. And I'm like, my guy, what are we doing? Don't get me wrong, Arsenal played better than us, but there were moments where I thought it was, oh yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. I feel like, even though I feel like, yes, Chelsea could have scored, and I think it should have been 2-2 at halftime, Arsenal were the better team. The way that they were passing through you guys, the way that they were just so fluid. And to watch them, low-key made me jealous because United can never. Let's be real. United can never. All right. So I am just shocked. And this is the worst loss Chelsea has faced versus Arsenal, period. So Pochettino and Erik ten Hag just breaking the wrong records for each of their respective clubs, you know? Yeah, Nicholas Jackson is bad. And I think it's because he's overthinking, you know? Warrior, do you happen to know any post-match Pochettino comments? Were they bad? Because I'm assuming that they would be, right? I'm assuming that they probably were really bad. He and Nunez are the two worst teams in terms of misses and conversion rate. Oh, yeah, Jackson. Yeah. Is Prime still here? If he wants to come on, he can. I'm not sure if he's still here, though. I guess I could message you on Twitter if he's here. That our biggest win against Chelsea. Yeah. Biggest win against Chelsea in your club's history. It's crazy. The thing is, though, it's the consistency, right? Because this is where Arsenal. Do you want to come on, Prime? This is where Arsenal fans have PTSD, right? Because are they going to be consistent? Are they going to put on this performance versus Tottenham? I don't know. That Jackson miss when he sat down the defender, I laughed. Yeah. I don't know what Nicholas Jackson was doing. I don't know what. But you want to know something funny? Somebody on my TikTok commented on one of my videos and they said, Jackson may not be able to finish on the pitch, but he'll definitely finish his club. And I was like, oh, dang. That is right. You are correct. You are correct. He's definitely finishing something. And it's not anything on pitch. So when Jackson sat Gabrielle down, I was about to scream yes. Yeah, that was so bad. So bad. I am saying this now. If Everton need to win to stay up, they will beat us. Huh? Flawless just followed me. Too funny. Oh my god. Oh shoot. That's kind of sad, actually. I can't believe that happened. I couldn't even tell you how that happened. Oh boy. But yeah, what a way for Arsenal to kind of make a statement in the league table, right? So now let's look at this. I'm going to share my screen here. All right, here we are. Boom. All right, so we're back here. We looked at this yesterday, but obviously it looks different, okay? Because Arsenal, they're at the top. They're 3 points clear of Liverpool now. And now, Liverpool, you must. We'll go over the fixtures tomorrow, but Liverpool has to win tomorrow. They have to, because then Man City. Wallace, don't laugh at me, okay? I'm so embarrassed. Liverpool has to win because if Man City beat Brighton on Thursday, they move down to third, you know? So very, very interesting. The 222 mil midfield. Yeah, a lot of things let you down today. A lot. How did you spend that much money and you got cooked like that? Just think about that for a second. Who do you think will win between top three? Who I want to win is Arsenal. Who probably will win is Manchester City, unfortunately. And I don't want them to win because that's a 4P. And that's never happened before. And I don't want them to have that. So that's the only reason why I want Arsenal to win. But I hate Arsenal fans more than anybody's fan base. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Wow. Wow. But yeah, so let's get into the matches tomorrow. So tomorrow, this is what we're looking at. And don't think I forgot about us, okay? Because I did not. We'll get there. So Wolves play Bournemouth. Crystal Palace plays Newcastle. Everton play Liverpool, obviously. And then we play Sheffield. Now, being a United fan is rough this year because you can never be confident going into a match. And I hate the fact that I genuinely feel like we could lose. I do. And you want to know something really sad? I kind of want us to. Because we don't deserve to win. If we lose to Villa, then yeah, I'm going to go on a rant during fan call and show. I'll definitely be there this time. No, not you, AJ, but most of your fan base. Terrible. Oh, so now you want to rant. Don't call AJ that. I don't know. I think I predicted a 2-1 win for us, but I'm not confident. We barely beat Sheffield the first time. So I think that was the game Bruno. Was it Bruno hit like the last second? Had a last second goal or something. It was something crazy like that. I remember it. I was ill and busy. Prime is on your neck, warrior. He said, now you want to call in. Okay. Calling you out. Sheesh. Don't talk about it. Excuse me. All right. So, okay. Prime. This is the first time I've done this. Here, let me see. Yeah, come on here and roast your team, please. I just sent you the link. I just sent him the link. He DM'd me. This will be this will be fun. This will be fun to get a Chelsea fans a Chelsea fans, stance on where they are because honestly, you guys are kind of in the same spot that we were in on Sunday and we won. This is your 7-0. I feel like Arsenal fans are always going to bring this up. 5-0, 5-0, because that's all Liverpool fans do. 7-0, 7-0, 7-0. It never leaves. It never goes away. Prepare yourself because this is your future now. I'm just letting you know. This is your future, especially because it's a dart. Yeah. Your club screwed you over today. And I would like to hear if Prime joins his thoughts on the manager and what he thinks. I will say a lot of people that I follow who are Chelsea fans on Twitter, they actually changed their mind. Some of them were Poch in, but a lot of them changed their mind, I will say. So, very interesting. Very interesting. Same with us. I had quite a few people who were Ten Hag in changed their mind Sunday. So, it's very interesting. Chelsea beat us 6-0 at the bridge 10 years. AJ has the date down. He said 10 years and 1 month ago. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. He still has it on his calendar. If you lose to Sheffield tomorrow, you guys say that, but did you see us? Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Anything is possible with Manchester United, okay? Anything is possible. I'm just letting you know right now. Where is Sheffield on the table? Sheffield United is literally last place. Their goal difference is negative 57. Negative 57. I only know that because of Connor. Shout out to Connor. If you lose to Sheffield, yeah. I think our goal difference is negative like 1 right now. Yeah. Chelsea, your goal difference is still positive, so at least there's that. At least there's that for you, right? Man. Yeah, it would be a very, very, very bad. Very, very bad to go from almost losing to Coventry City to then losing to Sheffield, who is last place in the Premier League. Yeah, I don't need those problems. I don't need them. No, thank you. How do you guys think the games are going to go tomorrow, though? How do you think they're going to go? And then, of course, we have Man City Brighton on Thursday. Crazy. I don't even think we play. Oh, we play Saturday. We play Burnley. Gross. I hate these little like one-off games because you never know what you're going to get with Man United. You really don't. I really want to see if Pochettino had any post-match quotes, you know? Because he says some crazy stuff. Like, even more crazy than Eric Ten Hag. Some people are saying he wanted to cry. Did he look like he was going to cry? That's crazy. That's crazy. I hope he wasn't going to cry. I'd low key feel bad. I would low key feel so bad. Also, it is weird because Ben White got man of the match, and to me, it should have been Odegaard. In my humble opinion, I feel like Odegaard should have been man of the match, but Ben White got it. So, but I don't even know who chooses those personally. Okay, get down. My dog. My dog. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. Hello. How are you? How are you?
A lot of emotions. I'm not
Okay.
surprised. Not really disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of happy.
Kind of
Well,
happy.
yeah, because certain people get exposed in the fan base.
Mm.
Like you said, people were trying to flop and say
Yeah.
maybe you should keep Poch.
Yeah.
You can look up; it will get worse.
Yeah. It's 1-0 at halftime. How are you feeling? How are you feeling at that point? Were you like,
Uh,
okay, we just need to regroup? What was going through
I
your
feel
head
like it
at
should have been
halftime?
no, to be fair, going in at halftime.
What'd you
But
say?
it probably should have been no going in at halftime. I'll be
Yeah.
real.
Hmm.
That first goal was like kind of dodgy. But it is what it is. 1-0 down. Fine, we don't have Palmer. So no
Hmm.
attacking,
Yeah.
no creativity. But you would think if you sit deep and defend, maybe we can make something.
Yeah.
But as you know, Chelsea, we don't do well in second halves. So Arsenal were not good against us, by the way. They were like a 6.5, 7 out of 10. They weren't good. But when you play a Chelsea side coached by Pochettino, it's easy.
I would I would say yeah, Arsenal wasn't at their best, but maybe it's because Chelsea just was really bad today. I don't know. They I mean, to be fair, you guys did miss some chances as well, right? I think it should have been a draw going into halftime, at least 1-1 or 2-2 going into
Yeah,
halftime.
Enzo had a chance at the end where if he scores, it's 1-1, and the game could have been different. But yeah, I'm sick of everything.
Yeah. And then Nicholas Jackson potentially should have had a red card, in my opinion. Um, what do you think about that?
I'll be real, I don't remember that, so I
On
don't know.
Tomiyasu?
I don't
Like right at
remember.
the beginning? You don't
I
remember
don't remember.
that?
I don't remember. I'll be honest, I don't.
That's crazy. How do you not remember that? It's all a blur.
I'll be so real. I only remember the first goal.
It was the first goal happened really fast, and I was shocked that he scored that. That was not an easy goal.
Kai Havertz got a brace, man.
I
So
know. And Kai Havertz did not have a good game, in
bad.
my
He did.
opinion. I don't think he played well at all, but I mean, he missed a lot of chances. I thought he was. I mean, he's usually
This
very
is what Kai
clumsy.
Havertz scores. It does though. He scores against lesser sides. We are
Yeah.
a lesser side. Chelsea are. I've been saying this since November. Like you watch Sarcasm City, there are receipts. I've been saying this about Chelsea.
Hmm.
Pochettino is worse than Graham Potter. I said this in November. Chelsea fans attacked me. Lo and behold, people now want to say he's our worst ever Chelsea manager. I said he's worse than Frank Lampard. People wanted to attack. I said that we are coached like a relegation side. People wanted to attack me. Before we played Man United the first game, I said we are the worst. Poch is the worst manager in the league, and Chelsea are the worst side in the league. United fans wanted to play sympathy and say, no, it's United, Ten Hag, blah, 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 blah. One behold, we lost 2-0. We got outclassed.
Mm,
This guy should not still be here, man. But
mm,
because we do well in certain big games, people want to gloss
mhm.
over all the bad games we have.
Yeah, I mean, to bring that point up, that's why I think I was so shocked at this result because you guys do usually play. I mean, this year you've played to your competition. I mean, some of the best games of the season this year have been Chelsea matches, either versus Tottenham or Manchester City. So I definitely was shocked to see how you guys played this match, because it was a big match. Like, it's a big deal. Arsenal needed the 3 points,
I don't
and
know
for you
why
to
people are
just
surprised though, because people say we do well in big games, but
you
we have
do you
enough.
have this year.
We
I think
didn't.
so.
We drew to Liverpool first game of the season. We got battered by Liverpool. Spurs doesn't count as a big side. We lost 2-0
They're
to
big
Man
six though,
United.
so
That 4-3 game against United, that we easily could have lost that 4-3. So I'm not going to count that either.
yeah.
Like, we haven't been convincing against a top side. Why are people surprised?
I don't know. I
So,
think you have, but that's just me. Maybe I'm looking at it from a red tinted lens. But yeah, it's funny though. I wanted to ask you because I saw a lot on Twitter after the game about bringing Thomas Tuchel back to Chelsea. How would you feel about that? Would you want that? Is that crazy talk? How do you
I
feel
rate
about that?
him. I've always rated Tuchel. I think he's an elite tactician, but he won't come back. These guys won't like drop their ego and apologize. So,
Mm. Would you want him to come back if he said he was going to? Like, would you want that or no? Would you just want a fresh start, somebody new?
uh, I don't know.
Mm.
In theory, yes, because I do believe he is still one of the best managers in the world.
Yeah.
However, you are right. We do need like a fresh start.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we bring him back. There are still Chelsea fans that are like against him and
Mhm.
stuff. So I don't know, it's just too much like
Yeah.
chaos, too much of a mess.
It
And
kind of seems like it would be like bringing back like an ex or something
yeah,
that you have like history with, and it could be a little bit dicey, you know?
yeah.
It's a
But
risk.
I'm so worried. There are quality managers available right now, or in the summer, whatever. I'm worried we keep Poch only for him to get sacked in like November,
Yeah.
and then we end up scrambling
Mhm.
for another dud. I'm really worried that's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of been your story with Chelsea is getting rid of managers like in the middle of the season and then having to scramble um and get a new one. But it's very interesting. I just was curious to hear a Chelsea fan's thought, because like that's why I personally wouldn't want, someone like Jose or someone that we've had before come back, because I don't want that tension or that history to be there. I want a new manager. I want a fresh start. I want someone who doesn't really have ties to the club, for that reason.
Yeah.
AJ asks, for Prime, how on earth are there still some that are Poch in?
Because on paper, they're good metrics.
Who's good
Um,
metrics? The players?
I don't know. Like I said this on Sarcasm City, I think a few days ago. The fact of we had to start the season. Reece James started the season, but like our captain got injured first
Mm-hmm.
game. We
Mm-hmm.
started the season without Nkunku, and then Carney got injured again, which derailed our plans. The fact that we had one of the most injuries in the Premier League this season.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Newcastle had to deal with injuries and United, but whatever, no one's going to talk about that. The fact we got to a Carabao Cup final, which that in itself is fugazi because we played championship sides, Newcastle and Brighton. We got to an FA Cup semi-final against City and should have won based on our chances. And mathematically, we can still finish top 6. But that shows how poor the rest of the league is, because we've been saying that now for about 5 months, that we can still finish top six mathematically. It shows how bad or how inconsistent Man United are, Spurs,
Yeah.
uh, and everyone else. And also the teams below us shows how bad they are, because
Yeah.
we should be much lower than 12th.
Oh, yeah.
Crystal Palace, Wolves, if they were all doing a lot better, we would be in a relegation battle.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the fact of if we didn't have Cole Palmer. And this is why I tell people that it's not Palmer FC, it's Pochettino FC. We're not coached properly. We are a relegation side. We are the worst side in the league. But because we've got quality players, we bail ourselves out more often than not, like the Man United game.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have Gusto either, and that to me is, I mean, I really like Gusto as well, and you didn't have him today either, which I know didn't help. So, but I agree with you. I mean, I still don't understand how we're in a cup final, and I still don't understand how we are sixth or seventh. We're seventh, and we have a -1 goal difference. I think it's just a testament to kind of like you said, how the Premier League is. It's not as good, maybe, or as competitive as people want it to be when
No.
we are so bad, but yet we're so high on the table.
Uh,
I don't get it.
I told people back in 2019 is when I realized this, but in reality, it's probably been going on for a little bit longer before that. It's not that hard to get top four in this league. If you have at least one X factor, whether it be an elite defense, an elite midfield, an elite attack, and or an elite manager, you can get top four. When
Mhm.
United finished top four twice with Ollie, you had an elite attack. When Chelsea finished top four with Frank Lampard, we had an elite midfield. When we finished top four with Sarri, we had an elite manager, we had an elite defense, we had an elite midfield, and we had Hazard. Like, it's not that hard to get top four in this league. It's really not. Spurs could get top four. They've got an elite manager.
Mhm.
Like, it's not that hard in this league. And that shows how bad the rest of the league is.
Yeah.
If Chelsea or Man United were competent in any way, shape, or form,
Hmm.
we would have been a shoe-in for top four.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And there's so many people in the chat who are agreeing with you. I mean, Daniel, he's just done. Daniel's just done. Let's see. I'm trying to see a good manager and experience. So Jamaican youth, he is a Chelsea fan, I do believe, but he says a good manager and experience will help Chelsea, but you can't trust these brain dead owners. And that's the point too. I mean, your owners, if I'm not mistaken, they're not football oriented, right? And aren't they American?
Yeah. I used to give them like a lot of excuses. If we get a better manager and we're doing better in the league, then a lot of what they're doing behind the scenes, no one focuses on, no one cares about,
Mm-hmm.
which to a certain extent is actually true. But I don't trust them to hire the right manager.
Yeah. Well, it seems like they just don't know. They don't know what to look for. They don't know what they're doing.
They
And
don't have a philosophy. What is
no.
because
Well, they're
the
football. They don't know football. So how could they even know what a philosophy they want? They don't. They're just there for money. It seems.
and they hired in footballing people, but it's still not working. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's really not that hard. Like, and they're spending the money, so in some way they care.
Yeah, you are spending
You
the
don't
money.
spend that. You don't spend $1 billion or whatever it is if you don't want your company to be fruitful.
Yeah.
But it's not working.
And I think that's the biggest kind of the biggest concern and complaint that I would have as a Chelsea fan if I was one is you spent all of that money and you look really bad. And I mean the manager obviously doesn't help with that, but it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable.
We haven't built. I said this by the way, when we bought Caicedo in the summer, we haven't built a squad. These players don't like suit each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Caicedo Enzo midfield thing, they don't actually suit each other. People haven't noticed that. What would have worked, to be fair, and I said this, get Declan Rice or an actual defensive midfielder to partner Enzo, but it
Mm-hmm.
gives him a lot more freedom. But I don't know. Like, what are your thoughts on this? The way people are treating Enzo Fernandez, I think it's very similar to how Paul Pogba was treated in the Premier League.
I don't agree to an extent because I don't think Enzo is as good as Paul Pogba, but that's just my opinion. But I think they're being very harsh. I'm not gonna lie. Like I do think they're being very harsh on him, and at the same time, though, he's injured if I'm not mistaken. So I think he just needs to go have surgery because I think that's what he needs, and you can tell he's not fully playing to his potential. But I don't know. I feel like it's just a rough year for him and Chelsea in general. But I don't. Maybe towards the end of Paul Pogba's stint at United, it's similar. But
No, I mean like the whole stint. Like no, when we bought him, like I didn't see the hype about Enzo in the World Cup, and I know no one watched him about Benfica, and we spent that money on him in January. And a few games in at Chelsea, I said that he's gonna get the treatment Paul Pogba did, and lo and behold, he's getting that. People are attacking him.
do you think that they're similar though? I don't think he's as good.
I'm not talking about ability. I'm talking about like high-profile players. I'm not talking about like in terms of their ability is similar. They're high-profile talents coming into this league for a high price tag, coming into teams that are in disarray, that aren't functional, and people expect them to solve everything. People expected Pogba to sit deep, defend, drive at the ball, create, and score goals. People are expecting that from Enzo as well.
Yeah. I think
it's not
that the
fair.
only similarity between them is that it's hard to expect that when a club is just in a very poor state. I don't think any player could come into Chelsea. I mean, Cole Palmer's doing well, but Chelsea or United, with the state of our owners, with the state of our club, and just immediately turn things around. It's impossible for a player to do.
And that's my point. That's why I compare it to Pogba, because people are expecting him to. Yeah, but like I'm just talking about the criticism on the pitch. I'm not talking about the religion or the race stuff with Pogba. Just talking about in terms of the football and stuff on the pitch. People are saying, listen, you cost a lot of money. You're meant to be this world-class player. Why aren't you making it work? When in reality, Pogba didn't really have a midfield partner or a system to flourish. Enzo, same thing. Enzo's being told to play in a variety of different positions. Pogba, at times at United, was playing left wing, was playing centre back, was playing all over the place. It's comparable, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and I find it funny, the United fans that I know personally that defended Pogba are the same ones scapegoat on Enzo. I think that's funny, but
yeah. No, I will say he's been the talk of a lot of conversation on many streams that I've watched. But I mean, the same, because Caicedo's young, but he cost a lot of money as well. But again, it's putting these players in a position. It's to me, it's not fair to do that to Caicedo. Like I feel like it's not fair to do that to Højlund as our striker because he has no experience. He's so young. He cost a lot of money, more money than we should have spent for a striker. And they're expecting him to come out and get all of these goals, but our system is in shambles. Nobody gives him the ball. So what do you expect them to do? You know?
Yeah. And it's fine. Like if people want to do it for banter, that's fine. But when I watch these platforms and people claim like they're having proper actual footballing conversations, and the first thing they say about Enzo is he cost 100 mil. Why can't Chelsea control a midfield? It's the same thing people had with Pogba. Pogba cost 85 or whatever. He cost $1 million. He's a World Cup winner. Why can't he control a midfield? You say he's better than KDB. well, look what KDB's doing at City. Why can't Pogba do that at Man United? Well, Pogba had McTominay and Fred next to him, and he had Ollie as his manager. Enzo,
Mhm.
as Pochettino, as his manager. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs for both of our clubs, I feel like, and um, only time will tell, I guess. Hopefully, I mean, for your sake and ours, we have different managers this time next year, but we'll see. Do you think Pochettino will be here next year at the start of the
Yes.
season? You do.
Jez said that to me as a joke, like months back, but I'm really thinking that he might be here. This result might have changed things, maybe, but like if we beat Villa next week or next game and then we beat Spurs, people will forget about this.
Mm.
So,
So
I
your
really,
next, you guys play Villa on the weekend?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a big game for sure. For sure. So how I feel like I know the answer to this, but how were you feeling in that second half? Seeing Kai Havertz score, um, Ben White score, like what was going through your head
Oh,
as you were
that.
watching that?
Um, Lewis is gonna make a lot of money.
Lewis, Carefree Lewis?
Yeah, because Arsenal fans will just attack him on streams and stuff, and his views will go up. So I thought that was funny, but like I didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I wanted more. So I wanted more goals.
You wanted more.
Yeah,
You
that
wanted
was.
them to feel that. You wanted them your club to feel that. No, I
Yeah,
rate that. I rate that because that's exactly how I felt on Sunday. I did not want us to beat Coventry City. I wanted us to lose for the exact same reason. I felt like we didn't deserve to win. I felt like we deserved the embarrassment and the shame, and I wanted our players to hold that. That's just me though.
but I think what it will take is us losing to Spurs. We need to lose badly against Spurs.
If Prime, if you lost out, is there any chance Poch gets sacked? What does that mean? If you lost out?
If you lose the next game, I think.
I'm not
What
sure.
was your question?
If you lose out?
Yeah, AJ, reword that. If you lost out, will Poch get sacked? If you lose the next game, will he get sacked? If that's what you mean, no. Like the season's almost over, so there's no
Mhm.
point sacking him now. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. This is a good question. Which club would rise back to the top the quickest, Manchester United or Chelsea?
Quickest in Premier League or Champions League?
Probably, well, I feel like you have to be Premier League first to get Champions League, right?
No, because you can win either one.
But you'd have to do well in the Premier League that season to get Champions League, right?
No, oh, I thought is the question not who will win the Prem or Champions League first? Is that not the question?
I don't know. He said both. So maybe just go back to being really good or one of the best.
Oh, um, well, who
I
will
have an
win one
answer.
of the major trophies first? I really don't
Oh,
know. I really don't know.
I personally, and I'm trying to take my bias out of it, but seeing as we hired Omar Barada, we have these people coming into place that I hope and I think will make the right football decisions. I'm going to go United, but that's just my thoughts. I don't trust these people yet. I don't trust Ineos fully yet. I need to see action with the words, but that's how I feel about it. So AJ followed up with, if you lost every game you have left, is there any
Oh,
chance Poch gets sacked?
I would need to see the league table and see where that would put us
Okay, so we can actually, let's see.
and what games we have left. Who we're playing.
Yeah, so let's look at your fixtures here. It's going to be okay. All right.
I'm not even stressed, but like, yeah, I don't want to lose every game just for him to stay. That's the thing.
Yeah. All right. So here is what you guys have left. So you have Villa, then Spurs, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Bournemouth. So 6 games.
Well, the
Villa, Spurs. Who do you think you could beat? I think you could easily beat. Okay, maybe Villa and Spurs are your toss-ups, but outside of those two, I think you could beat everybody else. What do you think?
No one.
You don't think you could beat any of these teams? West Ham, Forest, Brighton, maybe.
I don't trust Poch. I don't trust him.
Wow, not even Bournemouth.
Bournemouth final day of the season. What do they have to play for?
Oh,
Europe?
probably relegation. I don't even know where they are in the table, but
Relegation. Fight. Last game of the season. They'll beat us.
last game of the season. Chic. Hey, you're more than welcome to join too.
I don't trust us. I don't trust.
You don't trust us. So give me your genuine answer. How many are you winning out of 6?
Okay, my realistic. I don't even know. Like realistic. I don't know.
Out of these 6, you don't know?
I don't.
Brighton. Joel says Brighton. That's it. That's the only one you think you'll win. That's mad. That's crazy to me.
I don't even think we'll beat Brighton. The thing is, like these, I don't know when Gusto and Palmer will come back.
Fair.
We're heavily relying on those two.
You definitely need them back for Villa. So hopefully you have them back on Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked. Everyone in the chat, please share what you think your thoughts on that would be. So if you're only going to win one, in your opinion, which could be Bournemouth, all right, this is the table. So you are.
I didn't say we'll beat Bournemouth. I said no.
Oh, so you don't think you'll beat Bournemouth? You're just going to lose all 6?
I don't. Okay, like realistically,
I'm shocked right now.
Realistically, we won't lose all 6, but I don't trust us to beat that.
Hey, congratulations on your win, Mel.
No.
She's an Arsenal fan. She's awesome.
Congratulations.
Hey, Mel. Please don't bottle it. I need you to win the league. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. Yes, I do. I explained this to you already. As a Manchester United fan, the best possible scenario is Arsenal winning the league.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because if City wins, they get a 4-peat, and if Liverpool win, they tie us with the most ever Premier League wins.
I want a 4-peat.
Of course you do. I don't. I'm a United fan. Actually, our stakes are different.
I said this to Flawless, that Arsenal winning the league might be the lesser of evils for United, because do you trust Arsenal to retain the league? Or at least stay on top?
Yes.
Do you trust them to retain the Premier League?
No. I don't trust them because of their history, their track record. Like I want them to win, but I don't think that they can.
No. If they win it this season, do you think they can retain the league next season?
Like win it again?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or do you think they'll do a Liverpool and fall off?
No, I don't think that they will, because Liverpool won't have Klopp, and I don't think Man City. I mean, I saw Bernardo Silva could be leaving. I don't think Man City's going to have. I mean, it depends on who they get in the summer, but I think Arsenal could still be at the top next season for sure. If they get a striker as well, I don't see how Arsenal could be bad. Is that crazy? I don't think that's crazy. Why are you not talking? I broke him. He's Sheik said Man City have a lot of squad replacing they need to do. Exactly. And she says, hi, sunshine, and big up. Yes, big up. Arsenal's noise pollution. City fans make no noise. I can go outside and not hear a single City fan.
I mean, City have to replace a lot of squad replacing, but they're still in this race.
Oh, I'm not saying they're not. Now, listen to me. My heart as a United fan wants Arsenal to win, but my logic, my head says that City's going to win. Okay. I'm not discrediting City. That is stupid to do. Okay, I'm just giving you what I would want, what I'd prefer selfishly.
Mm. Unfortunately, no one cares what you want. Come on, City. Come on.
But that's fair because you're not a United fan. The stakes are different for you. You're a Chelsea fan, so I could see why you'd want City to win, but I don't. That's all. Prime knows he will never hear the end of it. Well, I know that too, and that's the thing. Not you, Mel or AJ, but Arsenal fans are the worst. They're the worst. So if Arsenal win, I'm just gonna have to mute football Twitter for the summer because it's going to be a madness. But I'll take that. I'll sacrifice that for City and
You don't
Liverpool
know what
winning.
you're sacrificing.
Oh, I do.
You don't. You understand.
He said we are Isak, Paulinho, Olise to challenge again next season, and a new manager would be nice too. That's what you'd want at Arsenal? Okay.
Paulinho, Olise.
Alexander, I guess those are the strikers he would want. I don't know if they would go, but maybe. City on their worst day, exactly. They could pick up 3 points easy any day. How are United fans affected by City fans when they barely exist? It's not City fans that I'm affected by, it's the club. Why would you want City to do a 4P even as a Chelsea fan? Explain yourself.
Well, me personally, I actually respect history and legacy. I'm one of the few rivals that doesn't banter United, at least that much anyway, because I actually respected what you guys were doing when you were winning. I don't hate on United. I respect your legacy. I respect your history. What City are doing right now, I respect their legacy they're building, and I respect it.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I don't want them to be ours, so they can hold that and not get a 4P.
I respect it. That means someone has to 4P.
Yeah. It says Egal will league title chest. Yeah, he is going to be one of a kind if Arsenal win for sure. Arsenal needs to stay away from my countryman. The City win doesn't affect me because I know they have 115 charges.
They don't. They'll be fine.
They're not going to get charged as much as we think they will. They might get a slap on their wrist and have to pay some money, but it's not going to be what people are thinking are, in my opinion. Joel, why would you say that? That's funny. Man, but there are some emergency streams. I didn't get to chat. Oh my gosh. If you think of City, think of a number between 114 and 116. Oh boy.
I'll be fine. Hey, City, if you get charged, I'll give you one of my Premier Leagues. It's fine.
What? That's a crazy thing to say.
They can have all my Premier Leagues.
No, they don't deserve it. They bought it then.
You know what? You can have 2 of my Champions Leagues as well. It's fine.
You are talking rubbish right now. That is unacceptable behavior. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm joking. So Man United. What happens now?
What happens now? Well, actually, that's a great question. Let's look at what our fixtures are, because I don't know. I know we do play Arsenal our last game, which is going to be actually pretty funny. So we have. Oh wait, what the heck? I think I hit the wrong button here. And we play Sheffield tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that, unfortunately. Okay. So we have 6 games as well. Sheffield, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Arsenal. Okay. Newcastle, Brighton. Okay. I think we could confidently beat 2. Maybe. That's it. Sheffield and Burnley. Everybody else, I'm not confident about.
You beat Arsenal.
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
You'll beat Arsenal.
Why do you say we will beat Arsenal?
Because you have match winners in your side. This is not even a joke. Like, I think you guys can actually beat Arsenal. You have
I
match
don't
winners in your
I
squad.
mean, if you think about the first match that we played them way at the beginning of the year, okay, we were at the Emirates and too. This time we'll be at home, right? Um, I don't know. Maybe it depends on who's playing as well. I don't know who's going to be back. We could have some players back, which would help us, especially defensively. But if we're playing with the squad we have right now versus Arsenal, we're not winning. Our defense is too poor right now to go against Arsenal. I'm just going to be honest, and that's with Arsenal not having a good striker.
Oh, there's this stat about United at home. Like
What?
you've only won one game or something at home in a
This
long
year?
time. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, this year's been Eric Ten Hag has ruined us. All of our records are gone. Prime needs to be studied, and I ain't talking about the drink or Amazon. Sunshine, you ready to beat us? No, we're not going to beat you. We're not going to beat you. We either draw or win versus Arsenal, but I don't think we lose. Interesting. Okay. Oh,
That's weird.
we've won 2 out of 17 at Old Trafford. Wow. What's
What do you
weird?
think of United from last season? Do you think you overachieved?
Yes.
Okay. United fans, but in my opinion, I think United fans gassed last season. Talking about it's a success. Look at what he did. We were in the cauldrons, yada yada yada. So if we overachieved last season, what is he doing this season?
He's doing the same thing. I think it's just
Is he underachieving?
no, I just think he's being himself. I mean, last year we had oh gosh, last year was so dramatic too. Like I just think his personnel was a little bit different as well. And that helped him, especially defensively, right? We didn't have the same players, didn't have the same goalie. Things were very different. Personnel is different for sure. But this year, I think he is. This is what I think. He is answering for his own actions. I think because he's so stubborn, and I'm talking about Eric Ten Hag. He's so stubborn with his philosophy and how he wants to run things. I think it ruined the locker room in in a year. He just dropped a bomb and it blew everything up. And that's why he's trying to get all his own players in here who now, in my opinion, don't even want to be on the team. Like Antony, he didn't have issues with Garnacho. I think Garnacho is kind of over him now at this point. He brought in Onana. He brought in Højlund, Mason Mount. These are all people that he wanted. Amrabat. What was the purpose? I don't know.
I just think like because United fans were saying how bad your squad is, how bad certain players are, etc., etc. So you overachieved last season. So that should mean this season is just what you guys actually are, then, you know? Because
Yes,
I don't
but
think you
what we
overachieved.
are is bad.
I believe your squad's actually good enough to be in the top four.
I
I
don't.
don't believe it was an overachievement from what Ten Hag did. Because
What,
Ollie
last year?
was getting to top four. Well, he was finishing second and third, and he got to a cup final. I expect Ten Hag to do the same thing because he's better, right?
I mean, maybe to some people he's better.
So
I think he had better players last year. That helps.
did he though?
I think so. Outside of like,
I think he benefited off a Rashford purple patch
well, that
because your
too.
forward line stunk last year.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have one of the worst forward lines in the league. Liverpool might
Which
be.
is weird because a few years ago under Ollie, you had one of the
Yeah.
best forward lines in the league. So it's interesting.
But again, I think it's a testament to how we don't have any. There's nothing behind the scenes that's helping develop. I think we're just kind of going through the motions and reacting based off who's the manager, and that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
It's just
Are
not.
you worried United could ruin Kobe Manu?
Oh,
like
at
you guys
100%.
ruined Rashford?
It's already ruining him because I see him. He'll have really good games, and then, like for instance, right now he's not playing very well, But I think that's because he has to overcompensate for playing with people like Casemiro and Bruno, who are just running around just trying to do the most. And that's at fault to the manager as well. If there's one thing Manchester United does currently, it is kill talent. That's just facts. Nobody can thrive here. And if you can, you have to be very, very good. Or maybe just not care. It's a hard place to play and be.
Yeah, that's true. That is
I'm
true.
not drinking the hopium. Sheik, it's not happening.
Wow.
Bye, Warrior. Have a good night.
Peace out, Warrior. You guys will beat Arsenal.
It's not easy to stop love your favorite team. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Hi,
Yes.
so. Yes, okay, stream.
Look, that was
Because I
sad.
commented on his haircut earlier, and that's what I said. So, yeah, we're just talking about, Arsenal and Chelsea.
You are a donkey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big up Z. Big up Z. If Kobe's smart, he goes to Real Madrid this summer. Absolutely not.
Real Madrid wouldn't buy him.
No, they would not buy him. It's too early. And who knows if he even wants to go there, but that's crazy. Absolutely not. Man, well, thanks for joining. This was fun.
No problem.
The next time Chelsea have a match, if you're around, I'll be sure to send you the link because this was a lot of fun.
No, I've got to watch Chelsea games then. Okay, fine.
Oh, you're not going to watch any more Chelsea games the rest of the year? You checking out?
I checked out when he got appointed, to be fair. So, yeah, I'll be here.
Appointed? Is that what you said?
I never wanted this guy.
Oh, wow.
I've never truly rated Pochettino. Even when he was at Spurs, he was a nearly man.
Wow, my heart goes out to you. You have been going through it this year. We need Prime to be the Chelsea representative. Absolutely. And Sheik, I need you to come on as well so we can just talk about how embarrassed we are with our club too. But yes.
Representative. I'll be the Chelsea and City representative on this channel.
Would you like to answer this question?
It's Prime Poch. Yeah. I was never Poching.
He never wanted Poch at the club. Z.
Bro,
Z what?
Sarcasm City, for the longest time, the banner I had execute Poch.
Oh. Wow.
I think it's still here. Is it?
I honestly think that Kobe has a good. Oh, if he has a good European Championship, I don't think so.
Go to the Euros. He should not go.
Yeah, you don't think you should go to the Euros this summer?
No.
Too young.
Yeah, England have done this too many times. They kill English talents by throwing them in.
They're like Manchester United.
They did it with Rashford. Did it with Sterling. They've done it with Walcott. Like, they do it too many times. Let him stay home. And the thing is, though, on talent, he deserves to be in there.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. And the only reason why Kobe Mainoo was an argument to go for England is because of how bad England's midfield options are.
Mm-hmm.
However, in saying all of that, I still wouldn't take the risk because he comes in at Prime Poch was one of the top managers in the league. I've never said that.
Where did you think he said this? If that is a clip.
What do you mean a while ago? When is a while ago? We never said that.
Do you recall saying this?
No. Never.
That's funny.
Not even as a joke, I would say that. I
understand this, AJ, but I just feel like England is the same situation and probably as Chelsea and Man United in that. He said he has receipts.
Send that to me. Send it to me. I want to see it first. Because he's going to doctor with AI. Send it to me.
Yeah, send it to me too so I can see it. Right?
And I want to know where you got it from. I want to know what stream. Because there's no way I said that. Said it on casually. When?
Z, what team are you a fan of? I'm just curious.
I think he's a Chelsea fan.
That's funny though. He said it on Casually FC. You said it with Marshall. Did you now?
Never said that.
He said he has the receipt. Chelsea is so bad. England has, yeah, that exactly. That's what I was gonna say. That's why I feel like Kobe. I can understand why I wouldn't want him there, because he's gonna be going through the same exact thing he's going through with United on the England
And
squad.
when England get knocked out in the quarterfinals,
Who's
Kobe
gonna
will
be
one of
blamed?
the scapegoats. He will be one of the scapegoats.
Exactly. Exactly. He's supposed to be this good 18-year-old and he didn't do nothing to help us. Exactly. Watch for
And I don't want Palmer going either, because England aren't going to do anything anyway. So it's a waste of a second.
It's not coming home. Oh, I'm a Man United fan. You always see me in Saeed's stream. Oh, okay.
You know what? No, Z, you know what? Send the clip. I want to see this now.
Can you send it to me? I'll play it. Send it to me on Twitter. I'll play it.
Because I'm worried now. Have I actually said this? I'm worried.
Oh my gosh. We got robbed. Who's you? Barcelona? Yeah, that was rough. It's not coming home. Barcelona.
I really hope it's not.
Cole Palmer will be starting over Saka in the European Championship. I don't know.
The Euros, he won't be.
I don't think so. I thought it was in too. I don't disagree with you. I think the biggest issue is that you guys don't have goal line technology in La Liga. Sunshine ain't gonna play it. She's gonna post it everywhere.
You said I'm gonna go find it, so you don't even have it.
That's the new 16 out of 10. It's Prime saying that Poch is one of the best managers in the Premier League.
Well, the only thing he could have is after the semi-final. I did say on Casually that we can't blame Poch. He pulled a masterclass, if you can call it that, and our finishing let him down. So,
I mean, but that's a fair assessment. That's not you saying Poch is the best manager in the Premier League. That's not even the same thing.
Never said that. Never.
Spain could actually win it. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited for the summer for sure.
No, you couldn't even torture that. I've said Southgate is a top manager. I've said Ollie's a top manager. Never said that about Poch. I could AI it real quick. No.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. The third best manager in the league is Emery. Underneath who? Guardiola and Klopp?
Arguably, Emery's better than Klopp for me.
Okay. That's interesting. When is the Euros? I thought it was this summer, right?
Yeah, it's this summer.
Yeah, this summer. I don't know the specific dates, but they don't really get a break. So, man. But yeah, I need to go. So thank you guys so much for joining the stream, for liking, for subscribing. And thank you again for Prime for joining me. I had a lot of fun. And he'll definitely be back.
If you want to do something after the Chelsea game, I'll come on.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely will talk about Chelsea again for sure. I know it will happen because the way the season's going, you know, we're mud brothers, so we got to stick in the mud together. You know?
We're not mud brothers. You're not.
We
worse
are.
We're worse. You don't.
We embarrass. When you embarrass yourself, then we embarrass ourselves, and we just kind of like take the blame back and forth. You know, we help each other out.
Wait, you think what you did against Coventry is as embarrassing as what we did against Arsenal?
I do.
But at least you went through.
Yeah, but it's the principle of what our clubs can be and should be and what we are now.
We've potentially given Arsenal a Premier League title.
I wouldn't go that far because Man City does have to choke at some point, but
yeah,
you
but
definitely
if we win the league, Arsenal fans will say we've given them the title.
You helped for sure, yes. That's still not. I mean, that's embarrassing. That's what I'm saying. We're embarrassing together.
Kai Havertz could get a Premier League and Mason Mount could get an FA Cup at Wembley.
We're not going to beat Man City, so it's fine. It's more embarrassing. You played title chasing first place Arsenal. We played 8th place in the Championship Coventry.
At least you didn't lose. We lost to Middlesbrough, who are worse than Coventry in the Championship.
Yeah, but we should have lost.
Yeah, but we went through. We did lose. We lost to an injury problem.
But that's why it's more embarrassing because we won and it feels like we lost. We got away with murder. You know what that
But
feels like? I can't even be happy we're in a final
why don't you just be shameless?
because that's not who I am. What's up, Ahmad?
Oh, you're still too nice, Sunshine. You're not used to this yet. Yeah, don't worry.
What?
You're not used. Don't worry. Eventually, you'll become more shameless, and it's fine.
Oh, I don't get me wrong. I can be shameless. Okay, I've been shameless towards other clubs all year. Liverpool got the worst of it, especially the last 2 weeks. But you know, it is what
Would
it
I
is.
take Ten Hag and would you take Poch?
Absolutely no. No. I wouldn't. I don't want Pochettino here. You would take Ten Hag at Chelsea. Eh?
For how long?
For 1 year? That's a great question though.
For a year? Hmm.
Poch is a better manager. I think they're both
He's
bad.
not a better man. He's not a better man.
And Poch low-key has worse post-match press conferences and just in general than Eric Ten Hag. And that's not a compliment. I don't think no.
Be careful, Prime. I'm recording. Look at this.
Just don't answer the question.
I wait. Did I lag out? Oh, you guys can hear me now. Okay, good. What was the question? Would I take?
Would you
Ten
take
Hag?
Eric Ten? Yeah, would you take him at
No,
Chelsea?
no. That's my one. That's my first and only answer.
Now it is. You were thinking about it quite hard though.
No, I lagged out. You didn't see it. I lagged out.
Oh, okay. Low key.
Oh.
The same Poch dunk on Ten Hag in the UCL semifinal when he was at Spurs.
No, he didn't. Ten Hag bottled it. Bro, I've seen Frank Lampard beat Ten Hag. He is not that good of a manager.
He played that off quite well, didn't he, Sheik? Poch played Messi as a DM and Mbappe as a striker.
Ten Hag bottled it.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Is
That's
it
what he's
possible
known.
United keep him? Or is he definitely gone?
No, I
He's
think
gone.
he's gone. He's got to be.
Even if you win the FA Cup and get top 4.
Nope. Can't
So
happen.
what manager comes in?
It's not my. I mean, I think I would want. It's not going to happen anymore because he signed a contract with Germany again. But Nagelsmann was my. Yeah, that was my. That was my top choice out of what was available. And now that he signed a new contract, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. There were rumors about Zinedine Zidane, but that's like a never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Don't need. Well, okay. Like, I think both Chelsea and United, we don't need the world class manager because we're not set up for that right now. We need, ironically,
I don't know.
we need to go through what Arsenal went through. Get a manager in that can.
If I hear the word process one more time, I'm gonna throw up.
No. But we do. We need
No.
for a couple of years to build back up again. We do. Because not a lot of these world-class managers can do that. Zidane has not shown he can actually build from the ground up. So that would be a risk.
And I don't think he would want to, you know?
Exactly.
I think Ineos made a decision to sack the manager. Haven't decided on who is replacing Ten Hag though, but I'm positive. Yeah, I think so too. If Eric Ten Hag is not sacked the day after our last game, I'm questioning Ineos and I'm side-eyeing them. He needs to go.
They don't know who to replace Ten Hag.
They'll figure it out. That's why they make the big bucks, and that's why they're there. I trust Omar Barada. I think he can figure it out.
I'm worried because a few months ago, there were rumors about managers. We were linked heavily with Amorim. And then those things just started to disappear. And we're now not linked to any managers. So I'm worried they'll keep it.
he's been linked to a lot of clubs recently. So he went from Liverpool to West Ham to everywhere. Yes, we know. I know, right? Process. It makes me like get the
Goldfish.
shivers. I start shaking when I hear that word.
Goldfish.
No, process. Or
Oh,
trust the process, or you
yeah,
know.
PRSS.
We're in phase 1. I'm gonna pass out if I hear that one more time. But anyway, I really do need to go. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys again. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Prime, do you have a channel?
I mean, technically I do, but like I haven't uploaded in a few years.
Do you promote anything when you go on streams?
No.
No?
Only like Sarcasm City or Casually or anything that
Okay.
I'm due to be on, I guess. But,
Okay.
like,
Well,
yeah,
oh yeah,
follow my Twitter. I've got a TikTok as well.
you
Actually.
do.
Yeah. I've got
Do
a
you
TikTok.
do you follow me yet? What's your TikTok? Is it the same as your Twitter?
Yes, I do follow you, I think. Yeah.
Is it
I
the
don't
same as
use
your Twitter?
I don't use my TikTok, but yeah, it's the same as my Twitter.
Okay. Well, I am very active on TikTok, so I'll have to follow you. But yes, please be sure to follow Prime. I'll add his Twitter and everything in the description once we get off stream. But he's always on Sarcasm City TV, which is run obviously by Flawless. The Mandem over there, that's the buzzword, I guess, or the word that they use. I'm not British, so I probably sound very
Mandem is correct, yes.
okay. They're amazing, wonderful people, and their streams are a lot of fun. So be sure to follow and go hang out on the streams there. But thanks again for joining Prime, and I'll definitely have to have you back when I talk Chelsea or maybe just Premier League or football in general. But thanks for joining.
Not Chelsea, man. Can't
Not
do
Chelsea.
this. See how you're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
No, you chose this. You didn't have to come on. You asked. So
No, I'm talking to Chelsea Football Club right now.
oh, I
Me in front of my
understand.
friends.
Okay. And Sheik, Z, all the people in the chat, thanks again for joining. Hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Peace.